Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yaleali in this incarnation. Well, I am here to live my daily reflection. We are still with this energy of the new moon in Cancer. The moon continues to be in Cancer. And we have to remember that the manifestation, the range of manifestation includes 1 week before and 1 week after. So we will continue, experimenting this energy in the next days. And yesterday, I was commenting how this energy, these squares with the karma nodes, the conjunction with Mars and Uranus, is very associated to evolutionary steps, in different ways. The karma nodes, and both of them are also connected by the detachment in different ways. Karma nodes are linked with this, opening ourselves in this new path, expressing who we are with this independence and in the detachment of old patterns, especially in relationships. But this also applies for many aspects in our, for many areas of our life. And the conjunction of Mars and Uranus is more linked with, taking the initiative, beginning something with a very evolutionary purpose, but also detaching from old structures, both internal or external. And they could be both uncomfortable because, well, the detaching of those structures, many times when we talk about Taurus, those things accompanied us for a long time, It is like I have been doing this for a long time, so detaching from them could be something uncomfortable. But I'm going to talk about that later because it is going to be part of the whole week. But talking about this energy of Cancer, something that I noticed in my own path and in other people's experiences is that many times the greatest barrier to give a step, to take a step that could be uncomfortable or that is challenging for us, is the denial of our own vulnerabilities. Today also Venus is perfecting the square with Chiron in Aries. So what I'm trying to say is that many times there are people that don't want to face their fears. It is like not identifying the fear behind the resistance to give that step. Like I have fear of losing something, I have fear of being alone, I have fear of whatever thing, because every resistance actually hides a fear. So it is the denial of those vulnerable parts what many times creates a barrier, because we cannot work in something that we don't want to see. And I heard how people could say, I really flow very well with changes, but many times they flow very well with changes they choose, but not with the changes that are brought by life, or not with the changes that are actually challenging them to let go of all the structures. Many times the detachment is a way of escaping from themselves, for the people that could have a lot of Uranian and Aquarian energy. So what I'm trying to say is that it is vital for us to recognize those vulnerable parts, because from those places emerges the true strength to move forward and to face our own limitations. We can really, and something that I think that many times people avoid to identify those fears, it is because they are connected with other experiences of the past. It is like recognizing this fear actually is recognizing that the origin of this experience is on something that happened to me when I was a child, or experiences of the past. So actually, when we are giving those evolutionary steps, we are healing a chain of events, of painful events many times. And that is the opportunity that the planetary ascension is giving us these days. These accelerations that we are going to experiment also with Mars and Uranus are an opportunity to, through those decisions or through those steps, we can heal a lot of things at the same time, at once. So, I think it is important to take this in account. And something that I am going to talk about tomorrow, because it is part of the whole week too, it is that Jupiter in Gemini is making this sextile with the North Node in Aries and a trine with the South Node. So I think I commented about this beyond this energy of confidence, developing confidence to give this a step that could be challenging for us. It is also about opening that way, willing to learn with this quality of apprentices, being willing to life show us how we can learn new things in different ways. I think it is very important because, something that I saw these days is a lot of like these very young people from 19, 20 years with this very nutritious information and with this level of consciousness, that I think it was very well seen, very, very nutritious information. I don't want to measure. That's what I'm trying to say right now. And I think we have to detach from the labels, from, wisdom is for old people or wisdom is for people that, has this kind of appearance. I think that I'm saying that word correctly. Wisdom is something that we can develop at any time, and it is a very particular process. It has no comparison because our paths are particular. But it is important to be willing to learn from others and practice that, the humility of being open to other people can teach us, no matter their age, or whatever thing. Um, I think it is very important to take this in account with Jupiter in Gemini. Well, I just want to comment that we will see you. I will see you in the next videos. Thank you, everyone. Ciao, ciao.